Hyder.
Yes. What's up, Alex?
How you feeling?
Feeling amazing. Feeling like $1 million.
It's been a few minutes since your fight. How'd you feel about your performance, man?
I felt great. The only thing I don't feel good about is him taking my back. I kind of slept on his grappling game. I just when I took him down, he felt light, and from his videos, it didn't seem like he had that great of a grappling background. So I'm just upset at myself that I kind of slept on him and he allowed him to take my back. Other than that, it was a really fun fight. We got to trade a little bit. I love a little stand-up battle. So yeah, I feel really good.
It was a Hyder Amil fight, right? I feel like fans who had only seen you fight on the Contender Series, they saw that dog in you. They saw that you could go 3 rounds, dog tired, but they didn't see you. You're all action fighter. You're must-watch television fight. Like this was a Hyder Amil fight, correct?
This was a Hyder Amil Hurricane fight. I punches, kicks, knees, elbows, right-handed, left-handed, takedowns, all that. And I like to bang, and this time, I feel like I worked a multi-dimensional game, so I'm really happy about it.
How difficult was it, getting to this fight because you've had 2 opponent changes? How do you get through camp like that? Like, you're training for one guy, he pulls out. You're training for another guy, he pulls out. Then you get a brand new guy that's not like any of those guys. So how difficult was it?
So first, I was getting ready for like a Kazakh wrestler, like a stocky wrestler, and then I was getting ready for a Southpaw Muay Thai guy that ended up fighting like a Mexican boxer. So, but I know with the MMA game, be ready for whatever. You gotta be ready for the unpredictable. I know that the pullouts happen a lot, so I make sure I always game plan with them, but I always make sure that I get all my bases covered and that I'm working every part of the game, no matter what. So even though there was changes in the game plan, I felt like I was always training with different body types, different styles, just in case things like that happen, which did happen. There's 2 opponent changes, and in last minute got this guy, so I have a lot of respect for this guy.
You only get 1 UFC debut, so was there ever a chance of like, well, maybe I'm not fighting on UFC Vegas 86, maybe I push it back, or were you fighting tonight no matter what?
I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous about, I was like a 12-week training camp. I was training my butt off. I was killing myself. I was working really hard. So that was the main thing. I didn't want like all my hard work for nothing. So, and I wanted to fight make my debut the same weekend as the Niners are playing the Super Bowl. I think it's meant to be, So, but I was kind of nervous about not fighting.
With all that being said, when would you like to return?
I want to either late April, early May. I want late April, early May.
You want to fight in front of a crowd? I'm guessing.
I want that crowd. You see how I fight? I'm a crowd fighter, all right? So give me a crowd. I'm gonna make the roof explode.
I'm kind of guessing you're probably sad you're not fighting in California next week, but I mean, fighting in Vegas is a second.
Oh yeah, Vegas is a lot of fun. I get to go out. How many people are here from the Bay Area because of the Niners and all that, plus me. So I'm ready to have some fun, y'all.
And then finally, just 49ers tomorrow. You're repping them hard.
Absolutely. It's my Instagram name is Hurricane415 for no reason. So. I'm from the Bay Area. I represent everyone from there, and the teams from there, and I'm really happy to get this performance, hopefully give momentum to our teams.
Congrats, man.
Thank you so much.
What do you think the final score is going to be? And I'm a Chiefs fan, so please be nice.
Ooh! I'm not going to lie. I feel like the Chiefs, it's going to be like last Niners game, where we're getting dominated, and somehow Purdy and McCaffrey make something happen, So that's probably we're gonna pull the rug out from under you guys at the end of the second half.
Speaking of Purdy, what do you think of his season so far?
Honestly, we got lucky a few times there, But I train a lot, so it's not like I keep up with any sports. Sundays normally my off day and when I can socialize. So what I've been doing is actually hanging out with my buddies who are really into the Niners. I'm from San Rafael, San Francisco. So I've been staying up more. It was actually really interesting this season because of the up and down and stuff. I mean, we lost to some of the worst teams out there, but we also beat some good guys, and that last game was really exciting. So, I hope we pull it off tomorrow.
And when you were here on the Contender Series, when you spoke about how important it is for you to represent the Bay Area, and you spoke about the different cultures and everything, so now that you officially got your UFC debut win, how does it feel to put Bay Area on the map once again?
Oh, amazing. I feel great. To represent everyone. And in the Bay Area, we're such a mixture, you know? So if you see me and my crew, it's just you see everyone from every background. And I'm really happy to represent everyone from there. And it's going to be a Bay Area weekend here in Vegas.
Congratulations.
Right.
Peter, on your social media profile, you have a quote that says, "Every man dies, but not every man really lives." Did you take that mentality coming into this fight?
I take that just throughout my life, you know. That's actually from Braveheart. I don't know if you watched that movie, but it's from Braveheart. And, you know, he's in battle and war, and that's how he gets his troops to really go into battle and stuff like that. So I really like that quote. And also, it just means, because I'm an MMA fighter, it gives me no fear when I say that about what I'm doing in my life, you know, because I could be stagnant doing something that I don't, and I have been like that, you know, and that's why I'm so happy to be where I'm at right now, because I lived a life where, you know, it was in and out. It had not that much exciting, or, oh shit, I might get hurt, or, you know, MMA, it's like, who knows what will happen. It's so exciting, and I'm going into battles and war, almost like war. So yeah, I live with that mentality.
What's your primary motivation and drive to continue on with your career and be able to fight like the true warrior that you are?
My whole life prepared me for this. I love this shit. I love to fight. You know, everyone who knows me is like, you got to pull me back from trying to, you know, like fight a lot, because I love this. If I wasn't fighting, I'd probably be doing something else crazy, honestly. But, you know, I'm just glad to do it the right way, and in a way where that makes me money also. And also impact other people in their lives, and empower people with their who train in martial arts, and get them healthy. So that's another reason why I do this whole thing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hyder, congrats on the win. Awesome performance. Talk about a fun, friendly fight. We've had some crazy weather this week and a bunch of rain, so the hurricane was coming, obviously.
Hell yeah.
You went in there and kept that Dana White Contender Series energy. What made you guys so confident you could just come forward and walk your man down?
That's just kind of how I fight, you know. But earlier in my career, I did a lot of dancing, flow like a butterfly, sing like a bee. My other fights, I just was like Mike Tyson, I just come bring the fight to you. I felt this fight was, you know, I didn't dance too much, but I was a little bit more measured this fight, even though I did kind of, we brawled a little bit and we traded, but I'd rather do that than have a wrestle fest, that's for sure.
Oh, I loved it, man. And I saw the Filipino flag, the Southpaw stands. That was Pacquiao right there all day.
Yeah, exactly.
Were you hurt at all? Because you guys were just banging in the pocket, like trading heavy.
Well, what
phased
happened
in.
was he hit me right here in my. I had a cauliflower the whole time been training. In the last 2 weeks, I had cauliflower, so it blew up. So when it hit me, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of hurt, you know, and I felt it, you know. So that was the only time I really felt it right there. But you know, he had good power. He had good power. So hats off to Freddy Garcia.
And last for me, walking in there with legends, some of the best in the world, Strikeforce champions, you know, Jake. You have Gilbert. What does that mean to you to be just, you know, mentored by such great guys who've done it all and seen it all and can just guide you to the next level? And there's sky's the limit.
You know what? I grew up watching these guys. They're always my heroes, and I started with them. I got a little bit of their style in me, and to have us all come back together for my pro debut really meant the world to me. So I'm really happy for my performance. I'm really happy to make my coaches proud.
Right on, man. Congrats on the win. How do you celebrate this weekend in Vegas?
You know what? We're going to have some fun. I don't want to get too much into detail, but it's going to be kind of crazy. That's all.
Right on, man. Congrats on the win.
Thank you so much.
Sir.
All good? Thank you, guys. Appreciate y'all.